Elon Musk has always been the center of the media's attention. As the owner of multiple companies and the richest man in the world, it would be impossible for him to try and escape the limelight. The tech billionaire has always been active on Twitter. Aside from the fact that it's his company, the businessman sees it as a way for him to communicate with the rest of the world, making him talk a lot of praise and quite a few controversies. As a man of high status, it doesn't take much for a regular debate to turn into controversy for him. And now, Senator Elizabeth Warren is in the hot seat again thanks to Elon Musk. In a series of tweets, Elon Musk called out Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren for her corruption. Why is he calling her out? Did the two of them have some personal issues? He provided evidence to support his claims and the people's stance on the issue. Warren has responded to the allegations but hasn't provided concrete evidence to support her claims. In this video, I'll break down what happened and give you my opinion of the whole debacle. How did it begin? A rumor was floating around alleging that the richest man in the world was not paying taxes. Right after Elon was named Man of the Year, Senator Warren replied to the tweet accusing Elon Musk of tax fraud. Elon Musk is a man not to be bothered because, despite having a lot on his plate, he will most definitely respond if he gets whiff of any negative comments towards him. A member of the Democratic Party, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Ann Warren has been in office continuously since 2013. Aside from being a well-known politician, she is also a former law professor. Regarded as a progressive, she has spent her time in the Senate pushing for more opportunities for working-class people, focusing on consumer protection, equitable economic opportunities, and strengthening the social safety net. Warren was a candidate in the 2020 Democratic Party presidential election, finishing third. She is ambassador for making taxation in the United States more equitable. She played a key role in exposing tax evasion committed by multi-billionaires. Elon was on the list of people called out by Warren in front of the public. But later on, Warren didn't necessarily end up in a great place with the situation. She made a decision that ended up not helping, but costing her more than a great success she had hoped to achieve. Everyone knows that taxes can be a bother, but regardless, they need to be paid for, so governments can continue to function worldwide. The government relies heavily on the revenue generated. Taxation is a very important source of revenue for the United States of America and many other countries. Many different forms of taxes are levied against citizens. Some private servants pay income tax, while others are exempt from paying. Everyone knows Elon Musk is the richest man on the face of the earth. It's safe to assume that he would probably pay his taxes, which is currently the highest in the world, without so much as an issue. But Senator Warren claims otherwise. She claims that the billionaire class has been involved in crooked dealings to avoid tax payments. She also claimed that Elon hasn't made tax payments for up to 1 year. Elizabeth was open and honest about the situation with Musk during her interview with her Twitter followers. This message was received by a large number of Americans and also people internationally, which drew Elon Musk's attention to the statements. Elon Musk is probably the most successful man in the history of the world. His companies have assumed a large deal of commercial success. Technological advancements in many domains have skyrocketed him to a level far superior than that of his peers. He is a successful investor, a businessman, and there are several different companies he leads, such as SpaceX, which has started as the chief engineer and CEO. He created the Boring Company, and also later found OpenAI and Neuralink. He also became an angel investor, product architect, and CEO of Tesla. And since the creation of all these companies would have undergone phenomenal expansion, becoming market leaders in their respective industries later on, and if it continues along this path, the company's net worth is projected to reach a value of $262.9 billion by the end of 2022. The difference between him and the second richest man, Jeff Bezos, is around $700 billion, which is a large gap expected to widen. Elon Musk's wealth is projected to increase by $23.5 billion every year. Senator Warren's situation worsened when her word of allegations of foul play and corruption got to Elon Musk. In Elon's typical fashion, he replied with a satirical joke. Elizabeth Warren does not have that many followers compared to Elon Musk. After Warren made her claims, Elon tweeted a response that instantly became insanely popular online. Elon also tweeted 2 more times, revealing her faked identity. This situation with Elon is just the latest entry into her infinite run of bad luck. Elon Musk's response was a tweet with a link to a website claiming she was not an indigenous American. It was a huge drawback because the senator had been claiming her assumed identity publicly and had been doing so for a while. It is widely assumed that the only reason a person would lie about who they are is to be rewarded with the benefits created for a different group of people. He also took to Twitter to expose Warren's corruption by linking into a blog post that accuses her of being bought off by fossil fuel industry, which has been donating to her campaign for years. Moreover, the post claims that she's been using her position as a senator to promote her interests. Musk called out Warren for being a corrupt politician and urged people not to vote for her in the upcoming election. Furthermore, Elon Musk pointed out that Senator Elizabeth Warren had previously been very critical of his business dealings, and that her attacks on him may have been fueled by personal bias rather than genuine concern for the public. That ended the conversation because Elon publicly proved that the person accusing other people of tax fraud was a fraud in other ways. This information must have shocked the senator, considering her political standing in the United States and her high position in the office. The issue has sparked a conversation about a passionate response from Musk about how the senator was taking away freedoms from Americans and businesses alike. Musk then took to Twitter again to criticize Warren even further, insisting she should focus more on climate change instead of attacking successful companies like Tesla. This promoted an additional response from Warren, who defended her position by citing examples from other countries successfully regulating big businesses without sacrificing growth or progress. The feud between the two capped off with a few final tweets from both sides, with each one claiming that they were better equipped to handle high-stakes issues such as climate change. The fight had died down before she decided to come for him again. This isn't the first time she's been caught up in controversy this election season. It seems like she's always embroiled in some scandal. So what can we learn from all of this? Would you vote for Elizabeth Warren? Tell us yes or no in the comments section below. If you want to keep updated on the latest news, don't forget to subscribe with notifications turned on. Click the video on the screen now to watch another fascinating video from us.